this. Yes, yes, I understood now. Still I had a further little, and then he asked, oh head, see, there is something, some great snake attached in its front. It is moving up and down like this. What is that? You fool, I told you, such thing will have such a big pan, and such thing will have such big 4 pillars like that, movable pillars, and one snake like that. It will have such things, because this is like this. Oh, I see. Oh, my dear, see. Behind also some snake is hanging. Yes, my dear, this will be like this, and this will have all these things. See, 2 fans attached to it, they are moving. Huh? See, some strange figure. Yes, my dear, we are in capital city. Here such things will be like this, and this will have like this. See, we are in the capital city. Did you understand what was it? The elephant. Two fans, one snake moving up and down, 4 pillars, big pan, and snake hanging behind. Nobody knows what it is, but this will be like this. This is how this world is. This world is like this. Don't ask why and what it is. It is like this. The great wise people do not know how is this world. Nobody knows, but yet everybody is within it, and they are moving like helplessly, like some grains in the grinders. Mama Maya Duratyaya. Nobody can go across my illusory power. Everybody is within it. Once the grains are within the clutches of the grinder, nothing can get out. Only 1 or 2 who clings to the axis, the middle rod, they get saved, or else others are grinded helplessly. Nobody can escape from it. Have you seen the grinder, hand grinder, where they grind grains of wheat? Olden fashion. So in this way, Lord Krishna says, under me as supervisor, nature produces this moving and unmoving. Because of this, O Arjuna, the world revolves. Brahmayan sarvabhutani yantra rudhani mayaya. Just as the little clay helplessly fixed in the what is that called, the cycle of the wheel of the pot maker. चक्र क्या कहते हैं उसको, कुमार की चाक. The wheel rotates and the clay gets a shape. This is how the whole world is. Every formless gets a form by the revolving of the illusory power. The Lord presides only as a witness. Nature does everything. By reason of His proximity or presence, by reason of His proximity, He is the superior, most. He is all in all. He just sits calmly. His presence is enough. By reason of His presence, nature sends forth this moving and unmoving. The prime cause of this creation is nature, not the truth. For the movable and the unmovable, and for the whole universe, the root cause is nature itself. Root cause is nature itself. That means, nature means illusory power, misunderstanding or ignorance. That also means the absence of the reality, real knowledge. Because you don't see the reality, so anything and everything you can go on thinking, and whatever you think, that what you see. Whatever you think, that is seen. Look at these marks of this marble. Whatever you imagine, that will be seen in that marble spots. Whatever you imagine. Of course, here it is little different. In my room, white marble with patches, black patches. I will show you, daily I observe it. Whatever I think, it is visible in that black patch. Sometimes the face of a barking dog, sometimes a beautiful girl's face, and sometimes the head of a beard Mahatma, and sometimes a crocodile, sometimes a butterfly. Whatever I think, that is visible there. I shall show you with markings. Anything you think, that will be visible there. This is called Chinese art. Just go on drawing some lines and imagine, go on imagining. Whatever you imagine, that will be seen in those lines. Pardon? Yes. In a dry tree, go on imagining, basing upon those dried branches and sub-branches and those little tiny branches. Whatever you imagine, because there you will see only lines, no leaves, no foliage, nothing. So there, whatever you imagine, you will see in that beautiful face of a man. Sometimes a bird will be sitting there, flying, trying to fly. Many things you will see. The world is nothing but the imaginary form of your own mind. And everything is moving because your mind moves. You think the world is moving. Nobody knows who is moving. Two fast trains cross each other in a platform. Two friends are sitting in both these trains. Both are looking at each other, moving fast. One thinks he is moving, the other thinks no, he is moving, because they are stable in the train. Nobody knows who is moving. So this is the work of the nature, and this is how the whole world revolves. Although all actions are done with the help of the light of the sun, yet the sun cannot become the doer of actions. Say when day breaks, we get up and start our daily routine work. At midnight we don't do anything. We go to bed and rest. So when there is sunlight, everybody gets up and start their own daily routine work. Does it mean the sun does everything? Though he is the indirect primordial cause for all these people doing their actions, yet he is no way concerned. No way. The sun cannot become the doer of actions. Even so, the Lord cannot become the doer of actions, even though nature does all actions with the help of the light of the Lord. Light of the Lord. What is called light? Light is nothing what we think and what we see. That is not real light. If we analyze, at darkness, at night time, we don't see objects. Why? Why don't you see the objects? Because of darkness. What does darkness do? Darkness doesn't allow your eyesight to see the form, because your eyes are not so made to see the forms in that much of light which is available at darkness. Same darkness gives sight to an owl and other night birds, the bats and other wild animals. They see everything clearly. So is it darkness, your so-called darkness, which is preventing your sight or your eyesight? Your eyes are not so built to see objects in such range of light. What you say darkness, it is less degree of light. Darkness is nothing but less degree of light, that is less visibility for you, not for everyone. You hear by your ears, But the snake never has any ears. He hears by his eyes. Chakshusrava. The snake is called Chakshusrava, one who hears by the help of eyes. Two senses are there together in one, in snake. Don't think what you don't hear, nobody will hear it. By seeing, the snake hears. So the nature is quite strange. You know nothing about the secret of nature. This is what Lord gives you, opens out the secrets. How the nature, having nothing, being nothing, does everything. Another example I shall give you, how the absence does everything. Absence does everything. Of course, here we, since many classes we have been discussing, the presence does everything. How? I gave you the example. The president had to come to Gangotri, and this only information made Gangotri heaven. Everything was clean, neat and clean, and everywhere the police people and other officials, they were alert, and the water department, electricity department, all other officials, they were alert, and it was decorated nicely. Everything was updated, and more than common Gangotri vision, something extraordinary. Unfortunately, the program was cancelled. The president didn't turn up. See, all these works, whatever was done in Gangotri, who did it? Does the president do all these? His presence, his information of coming, which is not true, makes everybody alert and does everything. Update. This is how the presence as well as absence does all the work. It was neither presence of the president nor the absence, just the information. Because of the president's presence in the country, the whole governance is alert. Everybody does their duties. If there is no president, no ruler, then everybody goes haphazard and everything goes topsy-turvy. This is how. Another example you can see. The boy is not present in the class. So, if you want to see the boy, what do? Nobody knows where is he. He is not present in the class. So you go on searching for him. How many places? Can you count? Have you got any plan for it? Nothing. Aimlessly, helplessly, purposelessly, you go on searching everywhere for him. This is how absence also make you do everything what is not necessary to be done. Because you don't know the reality, where he will be. All the places you go on searching. So just as the presence does everything, so also the absence. Presence does nothing, but yet everything is done. And absence also has nothing to do with it. But because of its power of ignorance, it makes everybody do something which is meaningless and purposeless, useless. Wherever you go, you don't find the boy. So is it not meaningless search? As long as you have not seen the boy before you, till then you will go on searching for him. Similarly, as long as the truth is not revealed, the whole universe is moving in search of it. What is the reality? Where can we find the truth? Although all actions are done with the help of the light of the sun, yet the sun cannot become the doer of actions. Even so, the Lord cannot become the doer of actions, even though nature does all actions with the help of the light of the Lord. Light of the Lord means knowledge of the Lord. That means the knowledge of His presence. The Lord is ever present. So out of the fear of His presence, everybody is engaged in their particular duties. The sun rises every day, sets every evening because of the fear of the presence of the Absolute. The moon emanates its nectarian rays because of his fear of the Absolute. The river flows, the wind blows, the fire burns. Everybody observes their duties because of the fear of the Absolute, presence of the Absolute. Bhaya binu preet na hot gosai. Our great Jnani devotee Tulsidas ji says, without fear there is no love. You love your children because of fear. Everything happens because of fear. As Brahman illumines Vidya, ignorance, the material cause of this world, of Vidya. Material cause, the matters are collected from the illusory power that is called the five elements: sky, air, fire, water and earth. They are imaginary aspects, basic principles. In this way, first the Creator goes on thinking. The thinking process is the creation, nothing else. Everywhere we see we discuss the creative process, how Brahma, the Creator, started creating. That is not real creation. How did he think in sequence? Thinking process is narrated to us. Though it is said in the very beginning, Brahma thought in this way, but we think, no, all these are created by Brahma in this way. See the fun. Yatha purvam akalpayat. So emphatically the Vedas declare, just as before he thought of the creatures, but we thought, we think, we accept, just as before the Creator created all these. See the fun. So clearly, he says, just as before he started imagining, and we think, just as before he started creating. Yes. So, this is our perverted intellect. As Brahman illumines avidya, ignorance, the material cause of the world, the ignorance is the cause of the world. That means the matters are collected from ignorance, which is not there. I collected golds for my beautiful swastika ashram, imaginary ashram. I created a beautiful ashram in the form of swastik. I took 1 month to create that beautiful ashram. Thousands of good trains collected gold from all over the world, and not only from the earth, from other planets also. It was done. I gave the contract to the Creator. He took the contract and finished the job little before time. I was advising him every now and then. I was supervising the work, and everything was done according to my plan. Whatever I explained to the contractor, he did it. Mayadhyakshena prakriti swayate sataracharam. By my observance, my supervision, that contractor, imaginary contractor, who created so many worlds, he did my work. I gave him a very good reward in the end of the work. Do you see that? Are you able to see that ashram now? Yes. If I go on explaining bit by bit, you will be able to see it in your mental eyes. So also this creation. The Creator imagines, and everything appears in the sky of imagination sky. The magnet is quite indifferent, although it makes the iron pieces move on account of its proximity. Proximity, stronger ability. The magnet is more strong than the power of a needle. So it attracts the needle. It gives a movement to this little needle. In this way, The whole universe revolves on the center. The axis is Anuraniyan. How many circles you can draw on one center? Innumerable. One center. But innumerable circles you can draw. Similarly, innumerable galaxies, universes, they revolve around the one center, that is the truth. Go on drawing as many as you can. Anuraniyan, smaller than the smallest. Absolute center. This is how the magnet is quite indifferent, although it makes the iron pieces move on account of its proximity. Even so, the Lord remains indifferent, although He makes nature create the world. The magnet doesn't go to catch the needle and move it. It's a power. It does everything. As the Lord and the Lord and the witness, He presides over this world, which consists of moving and unmoving objects. The manifested and the unmanifested wheel round and round. They go round and round, moving and unmoving. What is the purpose of creation? Why it happens like this? Why has God created this world when He has really no concern with any enjoyment whatsoever? This is a transcendental question. One should not put such question. This is unallowed question. Nobody should put such question. Did you ever ask your parents, why did you give me birth, my dear father? Does any child ask like that? This is unallowed. So, don't ask why this world is created. Why? Because it is not created. You are asking why it is created. What answer will be given? The answer will be relevant to your question. If you ask such question, why did those ghosts come last night and they were dancing at the gate? Why? I will say, because they had to enjoy the night. So they came near the gate and they were trying to enter the gate, but they could not jump. It was locked. And they were fighting. They had some wounds. They were trying to come to our hospital. They could not open the gate. So they were shouting at the gate. Neither there were some ghosts, nor they had fight. nor they can be wounded. All these are baseless, meaningless questions. So I have to answer something to satisfy you. So this question should not be put. What is the purpose of creation? Why has God created this world when He has really no concern with any enjoyment whatsoever? This is a transcendental question or ati prashna. Ati prashna. It is therefore irrelevant to ask or to answer this question. You cannot say that God created this world for His own enjoyment, because He really does not enjoy anything. He is a mere witness only. This is also to say only. Neither He witnesses nor He doesn't see it. He is seeing or not seeing, observing or not observing, has got no meaning. When you are at your bed, do you see yourself? Yourself means your body. You are always aware of your body. I am the body. There is no question seeing it or not seeing it. It is always there. When you are sitting all alone in a lonely pasture somewhere, do you say, my name is so and so, my name is Emily, my name is Emily, I am from this place, my name is so and so, I am sitting here all alone. Do you need to say all this to yourself? You are aware of it. So there is no question of expression of it. Do you say to yourself, I am sitting here, nobody is with me, I am all alone? All these are needless to say or express. Similarly, God has nothing to do, because He is all-pervading. He is ever present everywhere in all conditions, so He knows everything, He is aware of everything, He knows everything, He is present everywhere. So where is the need of thinking anything? You think of Uttarakashi now here because you are not at Uttarakashi. You think what is not with you about that. This is the nature of our thinking. Everybody thinks something which is not at present he has, either past or future. Nobody lives at present. One who lives at present, he is a real being, and he is never perturbed by neither past nor by the future. Nothing can affect him, influence him. That is, the present is the life. Past and future are uncertain. This is how God is ever present. He is present, so He is called life of lives. He is source of everything. He is ever present unconditionally, everywhere, irrespective of time, space and conditions. So, He is a mere witness only. So tomorrow we shall see further how He is the observer Avajananti mam mudha manusim tanumashritam param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheswaram. I am the Lord of Lords. I am everything. I am the all-doer, yet I am the non-doer. I am the life of lives. I am everything, yet I am nothing. But the ignorant fellows, they do not understand me. They think I am a bodied person. I have a form and a name and many things. He is a cowherd boy. Some people think he is a Romeo. Some think he is a dancer. Some think he is a murderer. He has murdered so many persons. And many people think he is a thief. Nobody knows what is he. That is what he will explain tomorrow. Avajananti mam mudha manusim tanumasitam. When I have accepted this human body, so nobody knows what am I, and nobody knows my real form, which is beyond all these. Param bhavam ajananto. My unmanifested absolute nature nobody knows. Tomorrow we shall see what is his state of being. As an witness, as an observer, silent observer, what is his position? Where does he stay? What does he eat? What does he do? Why? When? In what way? Tomorrow we shall see. All the secrets of secrets. Hari Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai. Satchidananda Bhagavan ki jai. Sabda Brahma ki jai. Satchidananda Bhagavan ki jai. Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Gita Maharani ki jai. Hare Om.